did a very clean job. It almost didn't look like he's failed, but he did.
Gosh,
Well,
so how do
it's
we...
supposed to do that.
So one of the mods doesn't get on there. Does it then go to the daunting check, or does it stay the hard check? Because there isn't one on.
Okay, what mod were you trying to put on there? Sorry.
One of the mods for the actuating blaster. What is it?
I'd say with that much advantage, I at least give you another chance. I mean, you know what I mean? Like he had trouble, but he saw what he was doing wrong. You know what I mean? Just do it without the boost dice this time.
I've learned from my mistakes.
I won't put it down.
Guess we'll see.
Maybe you have what?
I'm surprised Balkan's even saying that.
Six
It should be more
advantage?
like,
What is that? Would nothing happen?
Neutral, it's
Yeah,
still
no
technically a
either.
failure. You just can't get it on. No, I'm not gonna say you. I don't know about Tommy, but I'm not gonna say you
right, Keith. I
can't
think
do
you
it.
bought something defective.
But
this is your
Absolutely.
session, so you've got the rules here. I mean, afterwards we can talk about stuff, but I'm not going to be like, hey, wait a minute.
well, I don't mind. Like I said, it's my first time GMing this, I guess, with people other than my, I guess, close family. Let's see. I'm actually looking up the rules, make sure I got this right now for adding modifications. Armor, weapon descriptions. Customization and modification. Okay, let's zoom in. Installing mods, hard check. No, it's only on a despair that it's rendered useless. Okay. Okay, if he succeeds, he successfully installs the mod on his gear, and the item now benefits from the bonus provided by the mod. If he fails, however, the mod is not installed, and he may not attempt to install that mod again. So someone else would have to try. So I guess Rio could try. He's my little dude. He's not quite as good as you. He's just, boop, boop. He's
Can
just-
Vulcan lend his skill of assistance?
Like I said, he has a 4 intelligence and a, load it up here. Just setting everything up here. Oggs is taking forever to load for some reason.
That's weird because that doesn't really. It's kind of vague because you could read that as saying that mod can't be installed again, or it can just be installed by a different person. But that just seems kind of odd, like,
Ambiguity.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
exactly.
they probably did that on purpose so people would have to, be up to GM's discretion. Okay, yes, I get 2 and 2 on a hard check. Let's see.
Well, before you roll, okay, never mind.
Yeah.
So that's installed. But let's see.
I loosened it for you.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
And Vulcan has skilled assistance. I think that's what you were trying to.
Yeah, I was trying to say I'd give you my intellect. And
Oh.
then you also get a boost die because I'm a draw.
Oh, there you go. I say it made it.
Yeah.
Okay, and
So,
then each additional mod installed attachment beyond the first increases difficulty mechanics check by 1, and cost additional 100 credits beyond the base cost. Yeah, cool. So you got that one on. You said you wanted to add it on the accuracy ones as well?
Yeah. Well, that was I wanted to do the accuracy first. So.
No.
And then damage mods. So
we'll give Balkan first crack at it. And like I said, the first time you get that at least the first one boost die, because I said we're not just we're at the little safe house, so it has the proper tools and everything. Anyway,
So
I got
what
the
if it-
stream working.
So
It's
it's,
just letting me change the name of the stream for some reason.
Difficulty?
so it's a daunting check this time.
Okay, so there's 4.
Come on.
Alright, well here's hoping my green dice actually roll a fucking symbol.
I believe in you.
Oh,
there we go.
Whoa.
Okay.
That's the
Hey,
great
there it is.
intellect Vulcan knows.
Perfect.
So what do we get to use the?
Triumph on installing? Let's see. Doesn't really say anything about triumphs. I'd say you want to install another mod, right? You said
Yeah.
instead of increasing difficulty, we'll just keep it the same. How about that? He installed it in such a way it's easier for the next mod to go in.
That makes sense because it's another damage mod. So yeah, that sounds good to me.
So Eddie can keep the boost die. Well, it's a new one anyway. So
All right, I've
Why
twisted
won't let
the
me change
reflector
this?
in just the right way. I can angle it in just the right angle. I could probably up it by 10%.
Trebek is just nodding. Oh, and
Do not doubt the intellect. I'm just rusty because I haven't been able to work.
sounds
Damn
good.
lions
Lock
isn't
me out.
using my intellect.
Yeah. Well, that's all the credits I have for installing mods, so I definitely appreciate it. And this weapon is kind of ridiculous now, so
Well, let's hope that you can use it to save Balkan a few more times.
yeah.
'Cause he's
Yeah, but the next check after that would be 6 difficulty, right? Or would we move it
Impossible,
up?
yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of ridiculous.
yeah, I think that'd be impossible for anyone.
It's a Pierce
I
one.
think I've locked the frame up. I don't.
Yeah.
Okay,
do it.
perfect.
I don't know if we want to try it. Yeah.
All right. Okay, I got the stream up. That's good.
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone. Yeah, I guess I'll put the freaking the link in the Google Plus. Why not? And then I'll put it on my Facebook in case anyone wants to watch. They don't have to do it actually inside the channel this time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Playing Star Wars RPG.
All right. Well, does anyone want Balkan to do something? Because I'm just gonna walk to the little drawers room for a moment. If there's a no.
How,
Shorebek is just in the corner marveling at his new weapon.
What are you doing, little girl? You're supposed to be down with your mom. I don't remember my password. Never mind. Okay, well, that's good. All right. 9:19. Got pretty much everyone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're missing what? 2 folks.
Yep.
All right. They'll come in eventually, right? All right. Google Plus. While we're here, let me get the links that Tommy sent me for the stuff here. Put it in. Let's see. Dossier. The link to the party records. Make sure I got the right one here. Okay. I do not need you open. Okay. And now, well, let me. Oh, no one. No, I was clicking on the open broadcast. Like, why does it let me do this? Okay, there we go. That is the spreadsheet for character information, like obligation duty. Go ahead and fill it out. And let's see. Taylor's in. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't need this open anymore, so that's good.
Actually, I'll go through and I'll get rid of field entries there so that people.
Oh, well, thank you.
you good? I have a question. How did you guys get those pictures to show up for yourselves? I just set a profile picture, but I'm still just a little blue guy.
Honestly, I had no idea.
I remember I set it for my other game, and then I've never tried to mess with it again, so I don't know either.
You know, I'm not sure either.
Like,
Oh,
I
I'll
remember
be-
just setting it.
Oh, you know, actually,
yeah,
yeah, you need to. You've got to go into Roll20.net separately and fix it.
Oh. Okay.
all right, I bet I can do that in the next couple minutes.
I want to share this. How do I do that?
So I actually found a picture I
Not
wanted.
important. Okay, cool.
Well,
Delete the details as well.
oh,
All right, let's load up everything else on my other computer right here. So I brought my laptop up so then I can have this open and then something else, you know? Make it easier on me.
Yeah, I did that a lot too when I was first using Open Broadcaster. I kept clicking on that, and it's like, why is this not working? Oh,
Yeah, sorry I did that. I was like, ugh, whoops. Okay, cool. I got the picture pulled up. I got the party records. I don't really need that just yet, but leave it up. Cool. I feel like I'm missing something, but we should be okay. Everything's in here. I can trust the people I'm adventuring with to keep track of their stats. Okay, cool, cool. Alright. Oh, the crawl, that's what I was looking for, but I have that right here. I'll copy it into my thing right now. Party records. Copy. Boom.
Gosh, Vulcan, what did you do?
Oh. What happened to everybody?
Still here, as far as I know.
Who's asking about Balkan?
Oh, you have a bounty? Was that there last time?
Yeah. Oh, it used to be 10. Got it lowered when I helped out a bunch of pirates run away from the Empire. Proudest moment.
I put the crawl in there. Said that's a little early. We got 7 minutes. I don't know, how long should we give the no-shows? About, I'd say 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's up to you.
Well, I mean, for me, it's late already. You know what I mean? So I don't have that much patience for waiting. But
Yeah.
When the GM has spoken, they have no time.
which reminds me. She's already on there. Send it to my brother and ask him to listen to my stream. Make sure it's not too loud.
Anyone here play Civ?
I spelled that wrong.
Which one?
Beyond Earth just came out yesterday.
Oh
Yeah, I
no!
still
Why
haven't
did you
played
tell
that
me?
yet.
I need to know that.
I'm actually playing this instead of Civ tonight.
I'm
Yeah,
waiting.
I made the bad decision of playing when it released at 11 o'clock last night. So-
Man, I'm serious.
so
I just
you
started
haven't
a
stopped?
job. This is dangerous.
yeah, you can.
It
Is
is
it good?
dangerous.
My German friend was bragging about it all day yesterday because it was out, a day early.
Oh wow. So is it everything that we've wished for?
Supposedly.
Yeah, I only got like 150 turns in, but yeah, I mean it's definitely a
Oh,
Civ game.
hungry.
Only 150.
Well,
It
I don't
only
know.
took half the day.
my problem with it is I just feel like they're basically selling me a mod for Civilization 5. I don't know. Is it better than that?
Space.
It's really a lot smoother than Civ 5. I mean, obviously the graphical stuff is pretty similar, and the hex and everything, but it's the mechanics are substantially different.
That's not too bad.
There's a lot more customization. Like when you build a building, after a while you go to choose like an additional bonus for that building, and so you can customize it to whatever you're going for and everything. So people end up looking very different towards as you continue on the game, just because people will go with the harmony track or the superiority track, or so.
That sounds interesting.
Yeah. So this first game, I was going harmony, and so I started like integrating like the alien DNA into my stuff, and it's pretty cool.
Sounds cool.
Yeah.
All that matters, right? Go to events.
I almost just sent my sister a bunch of threes because it just hit me.
Anyone not
Copy
see the
and
Avengers trailer?
I haven't seen it yet, but I'm gonna go see it when or not the trailer looks good. You know what I mean?
Why am I not casting?
Okay. Hunting season. Okay.
I feel sorry for Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. We missed that ability to put although here they're gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah, for some reason, really low for me. I believe that's the guy playing Vulcan. I forget your name off the top of my head. Off the top of my head there.
I don't. Yeah, me.
Yeah, you sound really low. Let me see if I can fix this. Probably a setting on me.
Oh.
Here.
Might be on my end. I don't know if this thing's using the right mic.
Okay. Settings. I actually need to turn you guys up a little bit. I can't. Let's go down here. Mixer. I said it's all the way up. And everything sounds a little quieter today. Let me.
My one thing of getting rain that I just started.
Oh, you know what? There's a dial on here I could fiddle with.
Oh, I found it. It's on my microphone. I had it turned down for some reason.
Oh.
Or not my microphone, my headset. Because I'm a winner. Okay. Cool.
You're very annoying. Don't do it.
Okay. Okay.
Grr.
So give him a little more. Give him a little more time. So we're now 27.
10, 9, 8.
Actually, I'm gonna eat a quick snack. Turn off the microphone so you're gonna hear my lips smacking.
If anyone out there is mercantilely inclined, I was looking to search for some armor before we got going.
I got negotiation.
I don't think that's what maybe it wasn't. Maybe I asked for the wrong skill.
It's streetwise.
Okay.
Black market mercantilely inclined.
Yes.
Yeah, not so much luck there.
Anybody out there with some streetwise?
Uh-oh. Are we lacking cunning this time around?
I got 3 greens for the cunning base stat, but that's about it.
I have 1 yellow, 1 rank in Streetwise with a base of 3 cunning.
Not bad.
That's not bad.
What was that for the restricted 6 rarity? Was that a average?
It's going to change because you guys are on Coronet right now. I think he's starting you in Coronet, so that'll make things better. So, 1 second, I'll bring up the chart. Because it'll not get down to tier 4, and I think tier 4 is average, but...
Right, yeah. That's what I think happened before as well.
Yeah, I need to get those post-it tabs and put them on this core rulebook.
Yeah, those little just like flags for the...
Yeah.
Yeah, that would...
Because there's certain things I keep going to, and for whatever reason I'm not memorizing them, but...
Right, there's hundreds of pages you've looked at once and never again.
They were very pretty pages, though.
They are.
Though the chemical smell drives me nuts.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. But
Yeah, it actually gave me a headache. The Age of Rebellion was even worse.
To be honest, I smell it, but I barely. It's only if I really get into those pages. Then I'll just
Yeah, sniffing them like
never
glue.
say that.
Okay, I don't know why I can't find this. It should be right with all the gear.
Oh, but my adversary cards are coming in. Ordered them.
Well, that's cool.
Whoa, man.
That'll be fun. One step closer to finally feeling like I can GM something.
You didn't kill me.
Which will never come. Ever. Just nothing for the pretty artwork.
You looking for the rarity of finding items?
Yeah, there's a whole chart.
Chart right now.
Did you find it?
Yeah, the table, right?
Yeah.
I'm pulling it up right now. It'll be a minute. But so yeah, keep searching. But if I can, I'll help you search and try to find it.
Alright, I'm back. Okay, so give him a little more time here. So you might get to play today after all, Tommy.
I know, right?
All right.
If I do, though,
I think the other medic.
Excuse me, Billy.
will you still be able to run okay with just 4 people in the next one, or?
Yeah, I could.
Like,
Okay.
2 seconds for me to get my drink. Because I ran up here for this.
Like I said, it's easy enough to adjust the combat encounters. You know what I mean? I think I need to.
Oh, so there's gonna be combat.
Well, there could be. There can be.
Spoilers.
There can be.
Did everyone put their stuff in the spreadsheet? Because there's not a lot on there.
Next
I think I came in after it got posted. Oh, there's a button.
Table of contents.
You know, actually, I'll just hang out, but I'll feel bad if like you guys get going and like 15 minutes in, one of the guys gets in. So I'll just watch for a bit.
All right.
Could just say he's with us until he smells a stim pack and has to run off.
You know it.
Goes on like
Yeah.
a adventure long bender without it.
It happens, right? All right. So I got
Well, I can't wait to
3
see how he
people
does in
in the
house.
party records so far. Okay. Repost it.
Oh, I found it. Silly me. So bumps down to average. Yes, it's an average check to find that restricted armor.
So yeah, I didn't catch which voice had the 1 yellow, 2 green. That would be
Chim. Yeah, that's Chim Chim for you. That's a
little
little
Chim Chim.
Don't mess with Ewoks, man. They will
What
take you
did
down.
Ewok.
All right, but once again, if you haven't put in your stuff yet, please go ahead and do it on the spreadsheet. Let's see what we got here.
Coming back.
Okay, cool. And then I'll throw on.
All right, so you want me to make that roll for you?
Yeah, that would be awesome.
You got it. And then what's the difficulty on it?
2.
All right, I like our odds.
Should be average. Okay, let me see.
Here we go. Oh, that looks good.
Ah, another success. And this is let's see, for Streetwise. That's buying. Is that just finding it or buying it? Let me double check.
Oh, he actually gets it for
I think it's 10% off for each success after. Let me
see.
double check. So I got to double check.
Oh, that's if he was selling that, but if he's purchasing it, just means that he actually found it.
Oh, sounds good. Rarity for average black market selling and trading. Yeah, -2 on all rarity mods. Difficulty increase based on the worlds. Actually, it says with most black marketeers have established patterns, customers, blah 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 blah. For the session PCs, no, that's selling, yeah.
By the way, I like the Ewok icon.
Thank you. That's why I was asking how to change my picture.
Wow, I'm surprised that Kitty and John aren't here, especially Kitty, because Kitty had signed up for a bunch of them and kept missing. I really wanted to get into this, but
So like another 5 minutes. Let's see, we got
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I'm so
players.
tempted to
Yeah.
play.
Do it. Don't be scared.
Well, I'm supposed to be working on Quarantine Quandary and actually getting that Halloween adventure ready.
Well, you know, if you need to do that, we can understand, but we won't be mad if you do play. All right, let me see. I can.
You guys are gonna have so much fun with it. It's like I have to control myself to not talk about spoilers.
I believe it. I had the
Or
same
you can
problem.
give in to your hate.
Make a morality check, right? Something like that.
You want this, don't you?
Strike him down and become my new apprentice.
Oh, it looks like John just put a message in. I think I'll see what he's saying. He might just be running late.
He just said he checked in.
Oh, actually, I was going to mention that. The default channel is the one that's actually on the event, so John might be hanging out over there instead of this link.
Oh, good. I have no idea how to use the events, so.
Oh yeah, so when you go in, it's just right under location. It already has a hangout created for you.
All right. Oh, there you
Check
go.
it.
I'll join that hangout.
Yeah, actually, it says no one's there. I just checked.
This is on the first one here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's not in there.
I'll sit here and auto attack.
Yeah, I clicked in. It says I just checked in. Okay.
There we go.
Hey there. Sorry, I just joined in. Is there still a blank space?
Yes, there is.
Awesome.
Yeah, Tommy's just looking like a creep.
Hey, Tom.
Hey there.
No, Tommy's not a creep. He's our fearless leader.
That would be Balkan.
Fearless leader.
You're our brainful leader or something like that.
Balkan's the
He's
mascot.
high on stimps. There's no way he can lead, even if you're willing to shove Balkan out of that place. Give him a stim pack, he'll be high.
Okay.
Just
Then tell him all about the Jedi.
He's slowly.
Should be
My
able to.
apologies for my lateness.
That's
No.
all right. It's all
I've never actually seen the leadership skill in action on any of the things I've played so far.
It can be a
Not
lot of
sure how
fun
it
with
works.
inspiring rhetoric and the field commander.
Okay.
I'm building for inspiring right now.
We had a good one the very first session to kind of incite the crowd to join our side.
Oh.
Okay, please. All right. Oh, by the way, welcome, John. Let me docs Google, make sure it's the right one. I can stop at my clipboard. Go ahead and log into the spreadsheet and input your information.
Yep, I'm going through right now.
Oh, so you're already ahead of the game. I don't even know why I bothered you about it, right?
Well, if I'm going to be late, I try to at least get on the ball rolling.
Good, good. Okay, so we have all 6 people in there. I guess I need to put in Rio as well.
So, how do we treat wounds from a previous session? Do we still have them, or?
Critical wounds, I would say yes, but other wounds, don't even worry about them. Only
Okay.
if it's a critical.
If it's a critical wound, we'd have to do a medical check because each game is a week, right, in between, so you get to roll again. Let's see.
So yeah, Chim, you're okay in terms of wounds.
All right.
Put up the Google Doc. Okay. Do you need to roll for anything, John, before we really get started? Like any mods, buying, yippity yada you do? I do like that Ewok.
Yeah, the Ewok's great. I
So
think
okay,
I'm
just make that a hero
pretty
creator.
good. Yeah, there wasn't anything real serious. I was gonna get the actuating blaster attachment, blaster actuating module attachment, which I'm blanking on the rarity at the moment. But I can pull it up here real quick.
No, I got it right here, I think. Blasting.
I'm gonna grab a drink, be right back.
Bowcaster. No, that's not the one. Okay, I can't even find it on here.
We got some actual rebels in this time around.
Oh, we have some duty.
Yeah.
Nice.
The last game we were over 100 for our obligations. So there were a lot of
110 or something, yeah.
yeah.
Guaranteed. What do we get this time?
80 it looks like.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
like 80.
it's still pretty probable.
Flying license. Yeah.
Alright, yeah, so okay, so everyone's got their duty. No morality since Tommy isn't gonna play.
Aw.
I know I forgot to actually put in the stat block for the ship y'all are gonna have.
Yeah, it's another new toy to fly.
Well, it's just a loner, you know.
Yeah, it's a
A secondhand ship, right? All right.
the actuating module is a rarity 4.
All right, and it's -2, so it's an easy check. So I'll just go ahead and say you found it. And
Okay.
in Balkan can install it.
Aw.
It's a hard check. I go where stabs that. He gets the boost die.
Well, for just an attachment, it's not. There's not a check.
Oh,
it's
an
a mod,
attachment.
and
Oh, that's right. Okay, mod. Yeah, sorry. Oh, you're good then.
Cool.
you just need to click it into place. It's like a Lego.
Yay!
Delete.
Killers can handle it, seeing from that last fight.
Nope. Guys, gonna have the flying brick. Paste. I guess I gotta probably drag it. Right, it's not letting me. Um.
Oh, jeez, how come all your other obligations have to be so sad?
It is not letting me put this in
Yeah.
here. Alright, let me.
Oh, everyone typed.
Fine.
Yeah. The Wookiee story is pretty sad, so couldn't do. Hard not to have a sad one right there.
It is what it is, right?
Y'all need to go help pirates.
You probably should do.
Copy and one more time. Let me see if I can do it this way. Do a drag and paste.
Does anybody here listen to the Stormtrooping It with Unit 13 game?
Mm-mm. Yeah. Do you have a
Oh,
link?
they put it up on YouTube. They started out as a group of stormtroopers, and they're on the old D20 system, but it is absolutely hilarious.
Sounds
I'll
like it.
check that out.
Okay, vehicles. How's it going, Ma?
Fantastic.
Alright,
Being your clean cut.
stock vehicles.
Mom said.
And yes, stat block. Copy. You know what? Let's. Gotta save it. Upload.
Yeah, that happened to me too. I just stuck my finger in.
Can you take the little girl with you, Mama? Okay.
You want your biscuit?
I'll come and get one in just a second.
Last one.
Oh, well then, it's all yours.
You need it.
Let's see, image.
Love you. You
Okay.
don't want it right now, but
No, I want it, but I'm not worried about it. Oh, it works on here, but not there.
you talking to me or not?
No, I was talking. This is being a pain
I
in
love
the.
you. Have fun.
I love you too, dear. Okay. Where did it save it to? Was the question. Documents. Yeah, sorry about the delay here. Stop. Gene, character creator. Imports.
Ready set to shoot some shit.
Balkan's ready to think some shit up.
Yeah, it should just be right there with the.
Yeah, we missed you last time, Balkan.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. I listened. Apparently, I missed a great conflict with another draw. It would have been a great meeting of the minds there.
That's what Jim was like. I want that bolt back.
I'm here. I just have it muted.
Yeah, you weren't going to get that back. Balkan would have
that's
deliberately
what-
told him before he even handed it over. You're not getting that shit back, man.
But if you had gone all smartass on, he may have just tried to like rip your throat out or something. He didn't seem like he was quite the erudite drawl that you are.
Well, then he would have had a lovely blaster shoved in his mouth and fired.
Alright, good. Okay, I got that
That-
uploaded.
I wish to see your brains up close, my friend. Bam!
All I needed was some backup and getting that bolt
For
back.
science.
That's all.
Okay.
Vulcan will just make you a better one.
Alright, so we're all loaded in. Cool, cool. So 70 is a group's application. 53 on duty, not bad. No morality. Ship stats are in. Everyone's got their medical stuff pretty much, looks like. Actually, yeah, I'm not really worried about you. Okay, 19. 12,
Guys, if
okay,
this prison
Vulcan.
has a vent system, I am in there.
It does. It does. It should be fun, right? Okay.
And sorry for the late links, but there's the character sheet in PDF and XML on the Google Plus page.
Oh, sounds good. I'll just have to trust you. Okay, so I still need some people to put in their medical stuff. I got Jokin, Balkan, Chim Chim, Shorebecca, and Fen.
Oh, sorry, I'll get that now.
Ah, it's no problem.
Am I the narwhal or am I the kraken? Oh, I'm neither. I guess I'm the coyote.
Also, before we get
What the hell
rolling,
am I?
I have to give major kudos to Kyle for running the extra session, and for Tommy and those who are joining them on Sunday that are allowing me to be here tonight.
Yeah, no worries.
Absolutely. Thank you. And for just running this session, period. I was really happy that there's one between now and the Halloween one.
Yeah, I noticed there's a little lapse. I'm like, I'll run one.
Yeah, I was thinking, like, I mean, with my new job and everything, there was no way I was going to be able to do an adventure and prepare for the Halloween one for next week. So I'm glad you stepped up.
The numbers
you're
going to
welcome.
go big.
I'm just, like I said, I'm excited to do this because I've been running up adventures for my little home group that refuses to meet. And it's like, what am I gonna do? I need to get
See,
my-
that's well, that's the thing too.
simultaneous-
You know. Oh, sorry. What was that?
I was going to say the simultaneous Halloween thing just sounds awesome. I'm excited to see how that plays out.
Oh God! I so want to say things, but I can't say anything. But yeah, it'll be
PM
fun.
me. I'm not going to be there.
we can
Oh, okay.
we can track down your old group and ask them, right?
But yeah, like all throughout, Peter and I will be in communication in Maverickel, and so as things happen, like it's going to be so much fun.
Sounds like it.
I'm interested to see how he GMs, because him playing as Teeks was very interesting. So I
Yeah.
can see him having a lot of fun as a
Yeah.
GM.
Yep.
All right. Well, I think we're all here. We're all ready. I will put the crawl up. And no, that's not what I want to do. Unfortunately, boom. Okay, so go ahead and let me know when you're all back. Put a Y in the chat. It seems to work perfect. I'll try and see if I can get it to broadcast, but.
I already watched it.
Oh, well then you're good, see? You're already ready.
As Balkan should be.
Hey, what happened to my thing?
My e-husband.
Boop.
You guys don't know him. It's okay.
Okay, I need to zoom back up. Page 1.
I'm allowed to have e-husbands. Mama said it was
Okay. The problem with two computers, they keep typing stuff into my keyboard and I'm trying to type on my laptop. Okay. Good, good.
Oh, I forgot you had to actually. Oh god. I probably could have gotten my trinket. Yeah. Fuck it, I'm going back to.
Rebecca being bracketed prison will be interesting.
I'm sure you'll know the layout perfectly. The Empire is not one for building one kind of thing different times. Fuck, I
Rebecca-
missed that analogy up, but look at the Death Star.
I don't think they
Same
have
thing,
to keep in mind when they
bigger.
designed it.
Okay, did we do a force pull before I got here?
No, we have not yet.
Okay.
And so go ahead and roll that now. By the way, I'm not afraid to use dark force
right.
points.
Damn.
Got 2 dark
Yes.
so far.
Oh. I helped.
Good job, Chopaka.
So,
Oh wow.
so
I can't be
that's
held responsible
3
for that.
dark, 1 light.
I think
Yeah,
it's
well,
dark
watch
and
this.
light.
Oh man.
So 3 dark,
Light.
a light. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3,
6 dark.
5, 6 dark.
6
Yeah.
dark.
Nice.
And 1 light.
One of those kind of days.
That's all right. I'll make sure you
I
guys get to
said-
use it quick soon enough, right?
4.
I'd like to blame the stock market for that.
Oil
That's
prices
just-
falling.
Yeah, fourth
Okay.
economy right now.
Sweet. Okay. Now I'm gonna roll for obligation real quick. 56. Who
Goodness,
triggered?
I've never seen it that skewed before.
Not me.
It's gonna be it just means it's gonna be a really interesting adventure.
TPK.
No. I try not to kill off entire parties, not to deserve it. You know, rocks fall, everyone dies, right? Okay, obligations. 56, that is gonna be Jokan favored. Jokan's gonna probably help him get connected to the rebellion. Okay. I'll try to see what I can do to work that in.
56 is Fen, isn't it?
Yeah, no, that's me.
Oh,
Ben,
Fen,
you're
that's right,
dead.
56. Oh, yeah. There I am, I fell.
Yeah, so
So
I
you're
am
dead.
very worried that I have
Nice.
not paid back my venture capitalists. They have not had any dividends in a while.
Well, you know what? The good news is I can actually work that in because of the place you're going isn't just an Imperial prison. There's also a little mining operation on the side. So, hey, maybe they own it. Okay. Take a little bit of a
Huh,
spoiler.
that would be interesting.
So, a little bit of a spoiler, but it helps. I think it'll help you prepare for the RP session. Okay. Now for duty, let's roll that. Got a 53 total. Boop, boop. 28. Hey, Durin, support. Fight
Damn.
the good fight.
Hurrah.
So you get what? That's weird. How do you want to do like the what is it called again? the addition points, the contribution points. There you go. For this guy, I mean, normally you're supposed to give it and reset, right? If we trip it.
That's if you just hit 100.
No, okay, then you're fine. Okay, well then Durin, support. So wasn't doubles, anything special. So give me a quick recap of what support is again. You just want general support.
Basically, he's just trying to build up the rebellion. His focus is more of the speciesism of the Empire. So a lot of his building up involves getting non-human species to join the rebellion.
Okay. We can definitely get that in. Like I said, it's also a slave labor mine camp, so it should be fun.
Right, I figured that would work.
All right. 100. So. Okay. Pull back up the actual venture on here.
It should be 1 up for health, 1 up, 1 down for strain for all of us except the people who got it tripped. Then it'd be 2.
Well, that's Alright, sounds good. Okay, let me double check. Okay. Shadowbook, Honey Prancers. Okay. You know, I just realized I actually forgot to name the planet y'all are going to. We'll just pull up something random on Sci-Fi Name Generator real quick. Jeez. But no.
You can always just give it a designation name, like, you know,
LV.
RV-146 or LV. Yeah.
No, we're not playing that one just yet. No, I have a. It's a little cool there. I use donjon.bin.sh. They have a lot of cool little random generators. First off, I use the heck out of them. So they actually even have a sci-fi name generator where I can pick Star Wars. It's actually people. I think they have locations, planet names. Here we are. Select the name of the planet. It's actually a moon of the planet. You're going to the planet of Loa. There you go. All right. Without further ado, we are all ready. So, okay, you guys. The broker has put you on what's the name of the freighter?
YV9 of the name.
Yeah, no, it's just a standard nondescript YV929 armored transport, heading out to one of the moons of Loa. It's in the outer rim. And as you're actually in transport there, he comes over the intercom of your little there you're all relaxing in, and says, "Hello, team. The mission you have signed up for is one of information gathering. An Imperial prisoner that was being watched over has gone missing. He is owed a favor and was to be extracted, but disappeared before proper arrangements could be made. Our engine on the inside of the prison has gone dark, so now we ask you to find the information. The extraction target you seek to find is Lorki Toto. The agent in place was a human named Yuri Horn. He worked as a mechanic for the prison, fixing many of their facility-based issues. Any information on Yuri will be a bonus, but the priority is finding Lorki Toto. The broker provides some slicing gear if you need it, and they also get a comm jammer." So the last one wasn't actually said, sorry. I forgot to notate that one. Jeez. Slacker. Okay, so you guys have slicing gear, right?
Yes, Balkan has
Yeah,
slicing
okay.
gear.
Do you guys happen to have a comlink jammer?
No.
Okay, you were provided one of that. With the strict instructions, you must return it or it will come out of your pay. So don't break it. Okay.
I think those are for encumbrance. We can carry that.
You can hand it off to Shorebecca.
Okay, where is... There we are. Open up. Okay.
Does it come in a backpack?
I know it does. It does come with a backpack, just in case you need one to carry it. Make it. Let's not
I'm
keep
sorry,
the
was it a
PCs.
jammer or a scrambler? I got,
It's a jammer, as in
okay.
it doesn't help you transmit. It helps you block other transmissions.
Okay.
Okay.
Balkan cannot hold that.
All right. Well, anyway, as you guys are coming down, it's actually, like I said, it's a combination of Imperial outpost / prison and a little mining town. Like I said, it's not very big. As you're coming down, there's not even like a proper starport. It's more of just a bunch of stuff marked off. It's not even a very... Like I said, I'm not sure if you roll 20. It's basically there's not much flora of the planet. It's mostly rock and dirt. It has a beautiful atmosphere, so that's not a big problem. When you get into the starport, the kind of the marked off freighter zone, how about that?
When we land on the ground.
Yeah, pretty much. Like I said, you don't see too much activity where you're at. There's a couple of freighters here and there. Most of them are just parked. And let's see. If anyone wants to make a quick knowledge education check, just so they see what they know about the planet / the setup of this, I guess that's going to be Balkan.
Yeah, what's the difficulty?
It's just actually going to be a average.
Okay.
So it's out of the way, but it's not exactly hidden.
Huh.
Advantage. All right. Let's see. What do I have for failure? You don't really know much about this area, but you do know, as with most, this particular outpost is actually run by the Imperial Army, so there's no stormtroopers running around. But that's about it. How about that?
That's about right.
Okay.
So guys, you don't have to worry about stormtroopers, but hey, Empire's here.
Yeah.
All right. There's a couple of cantinas for the town. There's actually one that's more where the miners go to, and there's one where the Imperials go to when they're off duty. And then there's one doctor for the mining town. Let's see. This town is made up of miners and Imperials. Like I said, yeah. You do also know, just in general, that the Imperials are using the prisoners as slave labor for their section of the mine, and but there's also a free mining company owned by what is the name of the people, Fen, that you have a debt to? Because it's them. It's their mining venture here. I don't know if you run into them yet, but that's why you're so nervous. You're like, oh man, these guys own it. I might run into them. You never know, right?
Yikes, I hope we don't run into them. I might owe these guys some money.
Who are these guys?
Okay. Oh, also, now that you guys have docked, an Imperial custom agent comes and says, there will be a standard docking fee, 400 credits. He's anyone with any skills in Streetwise realize he's trying to fleece you for money right here. What do you guys want to do about it? He just had his hand out, basically saying, "It's just him alone. He has an Imperial uniform on."
Is there any way we can check to see if he's actually an Imperial?
He's lying to us.
Sure, go ahead. Make a. You can make a what is it? How to detect lying? It's a discipline check, right? Or a vigilance check if you want. It'd be a difficulty is easy.
Okay, I got that.
Yeah.
Nice.
No,
Vulcan's all over this guy.
you can tell he's an Imperial agent, but you're definitely sure he's not supposed to be asking you for a docking fee.
Sir, we've come to deliver goods and various services here. We certainly the Empire doesn't want to add extra expense.
All right. Make your roll. Add a boost die for that. You touched on a little fear of his.
Okay. What's the difficulty?
For this, I'd say average. But I'm going to upgrade it once just because to get some light side for you guys.
Okay, here goes nothing.
Oh,
Oh, I still have the force die in there, sorry.
It's all right, you
The
succeed.
force
He's
is
like,
with you.
Why didn't you roll that when we were trying to build the Destiny pool, man?
right? So
Sorry.
he's like, you succeed. He seems cowed. He's like, well then, you're right. We don't add any more expenses to the Imperials. May I suggest talking by the local cantina at least? Spend some credits. And then he kind of just heads back into the town area. You've dealt with him. Like I say, by the way, you see pretty much primarily humans in the entire area.
Does a Wookiee walking around draw any looks?
No, actually, it doesn't.
Maybe a Wookiee without binders.
No one has said anything yet. Like I said, the Imperial guy didn't seem to care. Like I said, there is an unfortunately, slaves are used here. They might just think you own them. Never know, right? that might come up, but don't worry. All right. So you're gonna go to the Catena. Which one do you want to go to? Because they got one for the free miners and one for the Imperials. Which one do you want to go to?
Actually, that was mainly a joke on my half. You said there was one doctor here, right?
Yeah, one doc's office. His name is. If you want to go there, you can find out, I guess.
Yeah, Vulcan wants to talk to this doctor.
All right.
See if he has a blue box.
Boj will probably be heading to the Imperial Cantina once we get to that.
All right, sounds good. All right, well, you walk in. It's a small, I'm having trouble with words today. You know the modular setups. It's a modular
Prefab?
building. Yeah, prefab. There you go. A prefabricated building. It has a little frickin' hospital symbol on it. And you walk in, you see a very old man walking around. You see he has some cybernetics on him. He's a human. He's got to be at least 60. He's kind of hobbling around a little bit. And as you come in, he says, "Hello, welcome. How can I help you?"
I'm actually just a curious passerby, wondering how the local medical... Oh, man, that fell apart in my head. Just wondering how this place is holding up with just a single doctor. Looks like with the mine, you probably get a lot of work.
Well, actually, he starts, and then, just as that happens, you actually hear a land speeder stop outside, and you get a guy's being dragged in who's missing an arm. He says, "Oh, not another one. Another accident in the mine." And he starts to go up to him. Do you want to help him?
But of course, why not?
All right. He is intellect 4, medicine 3. So.
Oh, his medicine's 4?
No, intellect 4, medicine 3.
Oh.
So he's been doing this for a little while.
Oh, well, his medicine's actually better than mine.
But by the way, another guy is being brought in. This guy, you can't see what's wrong with him just by looking, but he's having trouble breathing. And they put him on the little gurney over there. He says, "Well, if you're a doctor, you can help with him."
Alright, I guess I can take a look at this.
What are the rest of you guys doing during this, by the way?
Cracks
Don't mind me
knuckles.
asking.
Ooh,
You just standing by?
While they're doing that, if I wanted to steal a stim pack, would that be a stealth check?
I'd say more of a... go ahead and make a stealth check if you feel like stealing a stim pack. Like I said, actually, they're just kind of laying out on the table open. They're Doesn't seem like there's much there in the way of medical supplies.
Yeah, I think it would be skullduggery.
How many are there? I don't want to rob
No,
them
skullduggery
blind
is
of-
sleight of hand. You're right.
Stealing from doctors. Shorebecca will.
Like I said, no one's really paying attention with the casualties just came in. It's only going to be an average check, but I'm going to head and upgrade it once just because we need to get you some light side points.
Oh, you all followed me in?
They
Great.
did. Oh, by the way, you
Well,
can
you
go,
don't
go ahead and
see
make you can make a medical check just to what's the word? Diagnose the guy. That one will just be an easy, and then that'll give you a downgrade of the difficulty of trying to fix him. Or you can just go for the
Nah, I think I'll diagnose him first. Always a better idea.
definitely 4 advantage. All right, you'll get if you don't mind, usually a 4 advantage to give you 2 boost die on the gun. He's actually broken his rib cage, like his sternum is just cracked. It's actually cutting off the life to him, and that'll be with that I'll say an average check with 2 boost die, but of course another force die. I'll save the rest.
I'll see if I can't stick something up in here. See if I can't fix it. And I do.
Perfect. All right.
Also, there was a
What's it?
black lung in there. I just replaced it.
Very good. So you stabilize the miner. The doctor comes over, having already stitched up his guy, and says, "Well, thank you very much. Is there any way I can help you, sir?"
I was curious about how this mining situation actually works out with that Imperial prison across the way.
Well, actually, luckily enough, whoever owns this particular little settlement has some kind of contact with the the commander of the little prison there. So they let him set up a little operation here. As long as there's not too much fuss, there shouldn't be too many problems. So you're gonna try and on a side note, you're gonna try and steal that thing still, Chim Chim? Oh, yeah, he did it.
Oh yeah, I steal it while they're talking. I waited till you guys were deep in conversation.
Perfect. There you go. So you got it. In fact, you actually found a small credit stick as well. You only had 5 credits on it. You can take that if you want.
Oh, I'm taking that too. Hey, how about that black lung? Is that just sitting on a table somewhere?
Vulcan knows exactly what's wrong with it, so he's not even going to bother keeping it.
Right. Now, where was I?
All right, I'll take that black lung.
He said
It's worthless.
Doc Roberts does let you know
It's running to guard dogs.
there's actually a bit of a kerfluffle at the prison not long ago where apparently there's some kind of riot that ended with a bunch of prisoners disappearing, as long as the mechanic for the prison was apparently trying to organize it for some reason.
How very odd.
He just kind of shrugs it off
Do you know whatever happened?
and says Imperials.
Did that change any of the did the Imperials end up changing any of their routines after that?
No, honestly, they've always been kind of lackluster when it comes to security. I'm surprised they caught the riot in time.
Well,
Are there any
Imperials and
rumors of
sticks.
what happened to people who disappeared?
Well, we've always heard that the commander has sold off particularly agitating slaves to slavers, but he kind of shrugs after that.
Shorebecca growls.
Did they happen to be Trandoshans?
Slavers? Nah. He doesn't know. He doesn't know who he sells them to.
Sounds like this Imperial commander probably has some useful information.
Most certainly could. All right, but that's You want to dig in for any more information?
Well,
Well,
if
actually,
he doesn't treat
uh,
anyone from outside.
you did say you had you'd asked for rumors. He also said, I forgot this. He actually heard that apparently in the Imperial side of the prison, they found some kind of strange ruins and had a small box taken out. They don't know what happened to it, and that's just a very big rumor from some of the more drunken Imperials from their cantina.
He wouldn't have happen to have any information about how the mine is laid out, would he?
Oh, no, I've never been into myself, sir. I'm just a doctor. They bring them to me. I'm
Thought
actually a bit
so.
claustrophobic, if truth is to be told.
Have you ever made a house call to the Imperial prison? You know, like patient's sick in bed or is not capable of being moved.
No, they have
Have you
their
ever
own.
gone to their?
They have their own droid doctors for that.
Oh,
Okay.
sounds like something worth breaking. Might increase demand.
He said, well, if you really are interested, at the other cantina, normally there's a captain over there who likes to gamble and drink. His name is Cal. Just don't tell him I sent you. He's a bit... He makes a motion, a jerking off motion.
Bit of a wanker.
Exactly.
Does he finish?
Yes, Balkan's
Yeah, that's it.
information from this guy's been satisfied.
Yeah, that's pretty much all I can tell you anyway, so that's good. Okay. Oh, and just in case anyone doesn't know, he does actually have some cybernetics in a display case.
How difficult would one of those be to steal?
Well, at this point,
Very.
I'd say, what is one less than impossible? What, daunting, formidable,
Formidable.
yeah, formidable just for the stealth check, and then the actual skullduggery one would probably just be formidable.
And
Hey,
plus,
guys,
even if you
I
get
heard-
it, it's something you'd have to get a doctor to put on anyway.
No, I want to sell it. Those things are like 10,000 credits.
To the right people, maybe.
Oh no, these
I
ones are
wish-
these ones are old, crappy ones. They seem basically the miner's insurance would pay for it. If that makes any sense.
Okay,
They're
then
not of high quality, but they are there.
then I won't kill the doctor to steal them.
All right.
Balkan would stop you.
I'm ready to just leave with the group.
Okay. By the way,
Well, how much money are you
With
talking
Balkan if you just try to shoot the guy for his cybernetics.
Well, not for crappy cybernetics.
Yeah, there were great cybernetics, he'd stop you.
That's good.
But then
So,
again, since I guess you don't signal that, that's all you get.
there you go.
Mhm.
All right, so y'all want to head off to the prison, one of the cantinas, just kind of look around town.
Fed is
Well-
definitely going to go carousing and see what information he can dig up in the cantina.
Yeah, Balkan's
Actually,
gonna
which one?
follow.
Because you have the Imperial off-duty cantina and the little minor one. The Imperial
The
one is
Imperial
nicer
one.
if it matters. All right. Okay.
Yeah,
so
see
the
if
rest
I
of the group
can,
gonna follow them, right? Just kind of check it around. You're going to hang back because you're not humans. Okay, sorry.
No, I'm
Monkey.
going in. If they want to kick me out, they can tell me to my face.
While he's causing a scene going in, I'm going to sneak in and hide in a corner.
No, all right. Actually, they let you in without too much fuss. You all are getting some hefty stares, especially Shrebeka. But no one's making a move. These guys, you can kind of tell they're off duty and they're not really that interested in it. You know what I mean? These are your standard Imperial Army frickin'. I don't really believe what the Imperial Empire stands for, but god dang it, it's a paycheck. Because that's what it seems like to you guys. All right. But in one corner, you see a guy in his Imperial Captain uniform, Imperial Army Captain's uniform, and he has a sabak deck in his hand. He's just kind of fumbling around with it. He's not paying attention very much. He's pretty much the most important person in the bar that you guys can see. And if you want to do just a general carousing check, you can make a, I think it's we'll say an average
Streetwise?
an average streetwise check. With actually a boost die because these folks don't get to talk to many outsiders. And they actually, like I said, they're bored. They like to hear some stories.
I make like I'm a at least somewhat Imperial supporter and decide and find whatever group of the guards that seems to be most boisterous, most likely to have loose lips, and say, "Well, gentlemen, for your hard work for the safety of the galactic citizens, a round on me."
Here,
See if I can get an extra boost on that.
I'll definitely give them that extra boost. It's actually, there's a little group that's a little rowdy over by the captain's table. So you go up to them. That's what you say. I'll give an extra boost for that. That's good. The beer helps sell, right?
Yeah, let me know how many credits that is then.
All right. Let's see. That's just going to be 5 per drink because they're overcharging you for not being. You're not human, right?
No, I'm Bothan.
Yeah, they're overcharging you for not being human, and you got 4 of them. So yeah, so 20 credits.
I'm a race?
Species.
Oh! Snap.
All right,
I
you
didn't
know what?
roll a single success.
You got, I'm gonna say you got enough advantage to where you didn't get any information, but you didn't let anything go either. You know what I mean? They just kind of ended up talking about how much it sucks to have to patrol the prison, and stuff like that. Nothing useful to you. Sorry.
All right. I will sneak over near the captain's table and just stand there and just listen. So you said the streetwise check was average?
Yeah. Well, you just want to listen to what those guys are saying, or because the captain himself is just sitting alone. He just seems kind of agitated. He's playing with his cards.
All right, then yeah, I'll kind of sit to where I can hear both. If the captain starts talking to anyone, I'll be able to hear him, but I'm going to sit by that group.
All right.
Stand, sit, hide under their table, whatever gets the job done.
I might try and go over and talk to the captain.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and make that.
They're going to talk to the captain. So you don't really have to make a stealth check. So I'll say it's.
Oh, no,
streetwise. Like, unfortunately, he said they're not really talking about anything that's that interesting, and the captain doesn't talk to anyone right now. He's just sitting alone. And so, but if someone comes up, I'll let you make the check. How about that?
All right.
Definitely, Fen. In fact, let me make a little notation for that, so I don't forget.
Who's directly approaching the captain?
Durin was going to, but I don't know if Balkan was moving in first. I don't want to intervene.
I mean, he knows these Imperials aren't really gonna. They may stomach a draw as they appear to, but if you ever talk to one, they definitely wouldn't give him what he needed. So if you're taking the lead, he'll like swagger behind you, but that's it for now.
Sounds good. I was basically planning on doing the same thing, so.
All right. So you approach the captain.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a charm check to seem like good company and ask him for a game.
Okay. Well, if you're asking for a game, you can go ahead and downgrade the difficulty.
All right.
Because he loves his gambling. Otherwise, just an average, so easy.
All right.
Yeah, so just 1 or 2. Because it's hard.
Forced I was on there.
All right. Yeah. He is more than willing for you to come and sit down and
What should we bet, my kids?
Jeez. Of course I get that many successes on this roll.
Haven't had that many successes in a long time.
He says, "Oh yes, yes, welcome. What's your name there, sir?"
I go by Boj, typically.
Hi,
What
Boj.
about you?
My name is Cal. Have a seat. We can have a game while you're here. I'm gonna let you translate those successes and those advantages into bonuses, I guess, to getting information out of him while you play the game. Do you want to play him in a game, Mr. Back?
I'm going to wave over to the barkeep and get this guy a specialty drink. Because
Okay.
we know we want him good and tipsy.
Do you let the bartender know it's for the officer?
Yes, of course. Bring your best drink for this great captain.
All right. He charged you the normal price of 2 credits for a rather strong concoction. All right. So I'll be a boost die to the game. So, okay. You gonna ask him any questions? He's definitely warmed up to you. He likes you. He has a good feeling about you.
I'll ask him, how are things going on this particular rock?
He says, "Oh, this dreadful rock. This is more of a spot they send us to die off of boredom. Well, I swear, the only reason the commander's here is because of his whole situation. If he hadn't been... Oh, wait, sorry, I can't talk. I should not talk with my commander in such a way. But let's just say, this is where they send us that they don't want to promote anymore." And he frowns. Again, Mr. Sabak.
Yeah, let's play. So this commander's keeping you from advancing is what it sounds like.
Oh, it's not really the commander, it's the actual command structure. Because everyone here is basically the leftovers or the unwanted.
So commander messes up once, and because of that he won't move, and you're not able to move up.
That's the unfortunate truth of working for the Empire.
It's what it is. Talented people like you, stuck, forced resorting to card games to combat boredom because you can't actually prove your merit in your job. It's a real shame.
All right, when you say you can't prove his merit in his game, you see his tone shifts a little bit, and he kind of sits up. But what do you mean I can't prove my merit? I can prove my merit no matter what job I'm in. Seems a little agitated. Now, come on, let's play. Starts dealing.
All right.
Okay, it's going to be an opposed. I think it's what Streetwise. Let me double check. I had it here, but I freaking ended up looking for weapon attachments. Gambling. So, make sure I get this right one. Oop, there you go, the opposite way. Okay, yeah, it's going to be a, I could say streetwise check for the gambling. If you want to cheat, it's skullduggery.
All right. Just a straight roll, no difficulty.
Well, no, you're going to do an opposed check. He has a streetwise of, let's see, 1. So you upgrade the dice. It's going to be, basically, you're going to have 1 red and 2 green. Oh, sorry, not 2 green, 2 purple. Jeez.
All right.
Is there
That's your
anything...
difficulty in winning against him. You're going to get a boost die for the beer and another one for being charming, but a setback for what he took to be an insult on his merit.
Fair enough.
And anyone else want to help? Give a boost, help him cheat, whatnot?
Yeah, Balkan will help him maybe count cards or something. I know this about works, but I don't... Yeah.
Well, it's actually like normally it's kind of electronic. He has an actual deck because he prefers, to feel the cards in his hand. So I'll give you a boost die.
Well, you said the rowdy group is nearby.
Yes.
So maybe I can, as I'm trying to also casually observe what's going on with my compatriot, make it a little more distracting for the captain that his men are being a little overly raucous.
All right, but it would distract both ways. Let's see.
Yeah, everyone gets distracted by noise.
Let's see. So it kind of balances itself out.
Unless we make a cool check.
Unless you want to walk up to the captain and go like, "I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you."
Like I said, otherwise they would only add another booster set. And only add another boost die to you. So, if you guys want to, I can do the checks. Why not? We'll do a cool check for the guy. You guys make a cool check. See if the distraction distracts you. Just
Cool
gonna
check.
just gonna be an average. His cool is just this. Oh, it's distracting them. Just get another extra boost die, but roll see if you get the setback. Yeah, you get a setback. There you go.
And because he's so drunk, he does not realize he's a captain. He can probably tell those guys to shut up and stand at attention.
No, he's not worried about them. He's concentrating on the game, pretty much, is what he's trying to do. He's a little distracted, but he ignores them. Not enough to actually mess up his game. So, that's going to be a 1 red, 2 purple. I think I said it's going to be a total of, what, 2 boost die, and I think 2 setback now.
All right.
You have plenty of destiny points if you want to spend one.
I think I'm good. All right, I'm gonna roll this.
By the way, the stakes. Before you roll, let's set up the stakes. He says, I actually have quite a bit of money. Would you care to put up something, say, a starship?
I don't really have anything in the way of starships to bet per se.
Bet me.
He gives a quick smile. So that's not what my friend at the little dock area said.
You know how the Empire gets when ships start trading hands and affiliates.
That's the way you feel. Let's say 1,000 credits a hand.
Bet me. Balkan shoves an elbow into your knee.
How about this for a wager? See my fine little friend here? He is personally indebted to me. How about we raise the stakes to that?
You're pointing to Balkan, right?
Bastard, you can't mean it.
Shh, be quiet.
So you're pointing to Balkan, right? So
Yeah.
leans over, looks at you, but he's so small. I'm not sure I can use something that small. Maybe to clean out my locker.
Oh, but
Well-
sir, what I lack in size, I make up for in brains.
You must look at it
Pizza.
this way. What does a droid cost to obtain? Vulcan here, my friend, is almost no upkeep, and quite as quick as a droid at mental processes.
Fine. Then I'll say I'll put up.
I start
What would you
speaking
say your
binary.
friend is worth? I'll say 5,000
credit?
credits.
I easily paid 7,500 for him.
We'll bet for 6,000 then.
Can I make a negotiation check here?
Go ahead, yeah.
Alright. Against?
It's gonna be his cool, so it's just gonna be 3 difficulty.
Okay.
Zero, 1, 0, 1, 0. Okay, so you can't quite settle down at 6,000, but you get him to throw in his uniform if he loses.
Close off his back. Alright.
Yeah. You talked him into it. I said, I gotta use that triumph for something, right? Otherwise, he's just sitting there.
That works.
All right.
Alright. I'll use a destiny point.
Okay, so
Oops. How do I flip these?
you just click it.
Click on it.
That would do it. Okay.
Okay, so that's
Alright. Ready for the roll?
I stand ready. This round actually comes up undecided. You guys are pushing up against each other, but you figured out with those advantage. You figured out kind of your strategy. So I'll give you an extra boost die on the next roll if you feel like making it. Well, actually, you're gonna have to go another round. So kind of see
Alright.
who wins.
The boost die?
Yeah.
Alright.
In fact, the guys have settled down a little bit, so you can take off that setback die.
Cool.
You see, the captain is still eyeing them angrily, though. He kind of feels like they messed with his game a little bit. So he's still a little bit distracted.
Fair enough. Alright, here we go.
All right.
That's more like it.
This time you easily win the hand. Go ahead and say what you want to him. You've gotten a perfect hand, pretty much. You put it down, he's like... You see he gets very angry.
I'm going to try and make a charm check here. Something along the lines of, see, now this is one of the best games I've had in years. You have quite the mind on you. Why are you just here as a captain? You should be commanding fleet, sir.
Go ahead. Go ahead and add a boost die. You're playing up to his ego. He likes it. He loves it. He loves it.
Alright.
He definitely... he looks nervous, though, especially when he lost.
Against just 2 difficulty, or?
We'll say it's discipline for this one, or for charm checks, right? For opposed. I'll
Yeah.
just say do an average check, upgrade it once. All right. So what are you trying to accomplish with the charm check?
Heyo.
Now that you succeeded.
I'm trying to be a gracious loser and have him like me,
Oh,
and
okay.
see me as a good gaming buddy.
He sees you kind of. He seems to get a little less nervous. He says, "Well, I actually don't have the credits to pay you. Is there? I suppose I'm in your debt, Mr. Durin. You said your name was.
That's right.
At this point, Jokin walks over and kind of walks up and gives the blaster on his hip a little pat to try to remind this guy that he shouldn't try. He should really think very hard about how he plans on
back,
making
Bill.
good on
Billy, put
this
it back.
lost wager.
Sorry. Can you say it once again? I missed it. I was going to talk to you about someone else.
Jokin walks over and gives the blaster on his hip a little pat in front of the guy to kind of help his memory come up with some way to make good on this thing.
They probably added them.
Well, he's like, I don't really have the money. Go ahead and make a coercion check for that one. Because once again, it's going to be a same thing. He had to roll freaking average check, upgrade it once.
Okay.
Do you have a good coercion by chance? Like I said, for tapping your blast, I'll give you a boost die. He's a...
All right, and depending on how this goes, Boj might jump in.
I'll flip a destiny point just to spice it up. Ah.
Okay, I see a failure with one advantage. You see, he doesn't seem like you phased him that much. He seems like he's too concentrated on Durin and just owing him money. He's like, I don't seem to... What can I do for you to help alleviate this debt? He leans over.
Didn't he say strip?
You still
Well,
you
he
want
does
to press
always
him for the
uniform.
uniform?
First, I want to go with this. Well, truth be told, I'm not here just for pleasure. I have certain vested interests. They're looking for a man that owes them money. I've heard he's residing at this facility.
So you want a prisoner manifest? He seems to lean back a little bit.
I can just be compensated if I bring a certain Lorky Toto to my business partners.
He frowns. I'd have to look up the actual thing. I don't normally care who's in the prison.
I'm sure that wouldn't be too hard for you to do. You are a captain after all. No one's going to question why you're looking up your prisoner manifest.
Well, he leans at you. Don't seem to understand. If I look at the prisoner manifest, the commander might have some words for me. How about this? He seems got a glint in his eye. How about this? I can get you in to the level with the mainframe. Well, technically, I'm sorry, it'd be the warehouse area. But it's not patrolled. It's normally destroyed. And the elevator to the mainframe is not far. I can easily allow for that. You see, you kind of see him being a little Weasley.
Let me try another charm check. I want to convince him that someone in his stature would at least be able to make sure there's no patrols going through that area at the time.
All right, go ahead and make it.
Without the boost.
Okay, ooh, one threat. What if you take a strain? It was a little particularly... we've been trying to talk this guy up for a while. It's trying to take a little bit of a strain on you for the threat.
Okay.
Okay. He says, well, of course. The warehouse is never patrolled, honestly. We use it to sell some things on occasion. We don't need the plebeians running around messing things up. But he does tell you that I will say there is on the mainframe level a small checkpoint, but I can probably pull them away for a few minutes.
Probably.
Well, like I said, I can't be overly advert or I'll end up dead.
You're a creative type. I'm sure you'll find a way to make it happen.
But the debt will be cleared.
You live up to your side, and I won't have to involve the Hutts in this debt.
His eyes go a little wide. All right, well.
Hut's never fun to deal with. Oh no, never.
Well then, come with me if you want. I'll take you to the warehouse right now. Anyone want to make a vigilance check that's good at it? Yeah, vigilance.
Yeah.
Probably be good. Against?
We're just going to say an average with a destiny point thrown in, so.
Oh jeez, if it's that big.
There we go.
Doesn't want to hurt his eyes.
Hey-o.
All right. You can see, you can kind of tell from his mannerisms that he's gonna do what he says, but he's also planning something else. So you know you should be wary around him. How about that? It's just a kind of a sense you get.
Might want to whip out that comm jammer.
Can always leave that to the Wookiee to take care.
All right, so you guys want to follow him? He is going to take you into basically the warehouse level of the prison. It's actually on basement 1. He tells you there's a small freight elevator on the outside of the prison that lets you down and in. He says he's disabled the cameras for the day because they were supposed to make a black market pickup. So once he lets you in, it shouldn't be too much of a problem. At least getting in from there.
Balkan calls
I believe there was mention of a uniform.
He kind of frowns and says, well, fine. You see, he goes into the bathroom, and he comes back out on with just an undershirt and skivvies and hands you his uniform. I always pay my debts, he says.
You are a man of valor.
By the way, at this point, all the other soldiers in there start busting out laughing. It's good. You see him turn to them. You see him turn to him and say, "Shut up! Or all be working in the mines with the slaves."
So, do we have any humans in our group? I wasn't familiar with the makeup.
Yeah, Jokin can don the uniform if we need.
We might want to toss the uniform to him, then let him be the front man.
All right. Luckily enough, it is your size. It's a little tight, but you don't think people will notice.
So if we're going to follow him, that means we're pretty much going to start off the plan to break into the prison and then break out.
Yep.
It should be wise to have a contingency, perhaps.
Shoot anyone who gets in our way?
Well, I was thinking more... it might work. It might only come into effect as we're leaving, but someone should probably stay nearby or in a good place where they could be contacted to activate the jammer, just in case they try to call out for help.
What if Jokin tried to get a key card to the commander's or the captain's room, and I can take Balkan hidden in a backpack or something there to give him some time to kind of snoop into the systems a bit, see what we can learn.
A good idea, but I think Balkan might be a bit too big for that.
I don't know how big draws are exactly.
I'm 3 foot something. I have to check, but that's still pretty big. You could probably take me, Shorebecca, and someone else in as just your own prisoners. Or we were trying to escape from the mine. And then once we get inside, we can try and break off towards maybe the mainframe, and I can shut that shit down.
By the way, he's sitting back at the table, by the way. He's not listening, just so y'all know. He's sitting back at the table, kind of looks a little distracted.
Oh, yeah, we're certainly not going to talk about these plans right in front of him, so we're doing whatever's necessary to make sure he doesn't hear.
I can take a sniper position to cover the exit. I'm good at long range and I'm stealthy, so I can keep moving and hitting them if you guys come out with any kind of heat on you.
Do you have a comm link?
Yes, I have a long range comm.
Because I was thinking maybe if we have someone on the outside, I was thinking maybe we could leave the comm jammer with him, and so we could call him, and even if he can't shoot, at least turn the damn jammer on.
Yeah,
What's
I could do
the
that
range
too.
on the jammer?
I will keep my phone next to the computer screen.
Range on the jammer.
I don't think it's necessarily specified, but it does have.
It says it shuts out local signals, while others are so powerful as to cut entire planets off from the rest of the galaxy. This one's kind of a in the middle. It will shut down the comm system for the base. How about that?
Well, there you go.
You guys won't be able to talk by comlink at that point, but
But all we need to do is at least get out the signal that it needs to be turned on. And
Yes.
then maybe if he's at least overseeing the base, we could give him a signal to turn it off if we need him to do so.
I got it.
And of course, the best plan is for me to get in there and just turn off the comms, but in case that fails.
do you have any more questions for Cal? He's pretty much going to tell you anything you want at this point. Just throwing it out there and help you all guys out.
Are the commanders...
Cylinders wouldn't hurt.
You might want to ask him how close the commander's office is to the database to see how quick a response might come up if one were intruded upon. Or rather, maybe... Okay, how deep are both of them in the base?
That's what you asked me. Well, actually, the warden keeps his office on the second floor. I kind of shrugged at that. The mainframe is on the second basement level, behind the checkpoint, as I said, along with some other things.
What kind of weapons do the guards have?
It says just standard E11 blaster rifles.
Blast rifles, okay.
He does say they're normally set to stun as default, as we don't really want to kill the merchandise, the prisoners.
What's in the warehouse that you guys sell off the books?
Yeah, not much. Just some ores. If you want to make a vigilance check, once again at a difficulty 2, you can see if you want to. You can tell if he's lying or not. And a
Would
boost
it be
because he's obviously
prisoners?
swarming now. No, not normally prisoners. No, normally they just kind of. Oh, no. Yeah, he's lying. You can tell.
So where do you make the drop-offs for the slavers?
Well, actually, normally we just ride them right up to the freight. The freighters that show up. We actually have sometimes we have them land out by the TIE fighter hangar.
Maybe we should get our ship out there.
Oh, you want to pose as slavers? That is an interesting suggestion. If we come in from 2 fronts, that would double our chances for success. Certainly one could be a diversion for the other.
I kind of want to steal what they have in the warehouse.
Well, my plans
just-
worked either way. We could have Jokin come in under disguise with maybe a couple others, and then everyone else is on the ship, maybe selling a few of us off as slaves, and that will maybe put us in the right places to do the right things. That, again, depends on the Imperials.
I like it.
And that gives us a quick escape plan.
Yes, the ship would be by the TIE hangar, and we could just run there and escape. Although, the TIEs would also be able to follow us.
We can shoot them before they go off.
That's an apt suggestion. Just shoot them when the alarm's raised.
Rebecca has some good gunnery, so...
So, how do we want to divide this? Who's going to go in with Jokin, and who is going to go on the slave? And Balgan raises his fingers for the, quote, ship.
I'll be a slave.
I think it makes sense for
I can
Rebecca.
be fairly sneaky when the time calls for it.
I don't know. Do we want to split some firepower, though? So Chim Chim has good... Oh. Yep. Electrical.
I think Jokin is the one that can probably put Balkan in the best place, so I'm going to go with him.
Okay. And then Jokin, you're good at shooting, right?
Yeah.
If need be. So I have a light bulb going out. It's kind of freaking me out. Yeah, I can be on the slave side.
By the way, Cal's kind of getting really anxious now. He says, "When we at least get out of the cantina, I don't need another officer walking in and seeing me like this. It wouldn't help us at all."
Yes, for the sake of the man and his skivvies, let's get this on.
I don't know. I feel pretty good.
So we have Jokin, Balkan, and who else is going in with under the Imperial officer disguise?
Durin should probably go with.
Okay, and so it's split 3-3.
Well, do you want stealth with the slavers, or do you want the best shooters going in under the guise of an officer?
We probably want an even split. Hell, someone who can shoot the ship's guns at the TIE fighters when the alert is probably inevitably raised. Oh wait, but we also have someone taking position outside the sniper, which means if 3 are going in with Jokin, 2 can only be on the slave ship.
Well,
do we want to...
if I may, you could have the guy spotting from the ship and have him turn on the comlink. If I may add a suggestion, it's within. I'll say it's within sight, just to make it a little easier on you guys. Like I say, it's because it's actually on the. I remember how I set up. It's on the west side of the prison, over by the TIE hangars, where we're actually going to be sneaking into the little freight area. So if you had some kind of magnification gear, you could easily see from where your ship would be parked.
Well, actually, so it might be a good idea to switch out. Fuck me, I forget who's who. Just switch out Chim Chim with Durin, because Durin could probably talk up the prospective, the people who are probably going to sell or buy slaves from us. You can at least keep their ear busy, and Chim Chim can sneak around while we're trying to get in through the freight warehouse.
I'm very, very there.
That's fine with me.
All right, so
Works
there you
for me.
go. It'd be an even 3-3 split.
Okay, you guys all ready for the plan?
Yeah,
How much do you tell Cal about the plan?
almost none.
Yeah, he's just
Yeah.
going to take this person who's suddenly dressed up in his uniform to the freight warehouse, and that would be it. The rest will just break off.
I want to leave him thinking that we're just basically trying to collect this guy for a bounty or because he pissed off the Black Suns or something like that.
Okay. Cal does ask him to stop by his home and pick up his spare uniform.
That's fair.
Okay.
Fine.
Do you follow him in?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. He simply puts on his uniform. He seems to look at something else in his little dresser, then walk away.
Yeah, you ain't calling for help, buddy.
He's-
Vulcan mutters under his breath.
All right, so that's what you've all had it planned out. So he go ahead. He makes a he does pick up a communicator. He says, "I'm just gonna let him know there's a ship stopping by, so they don't shoot at you." Is that all right? Holding up his little comm link.
I'm not entirely sure. He keeps looking like he's going to stab us right in the back. Wait a minute. Why would he warn them there's a ship coming? We didn't tell him that part.
Oh, sorry. No, never mind. I thought you told him a little bit about the plan, so he wouldn't.
No, all he knows is he's taking a fragment of the group, or at least
Okay.
Listen to the plan.
freight.
The rest of us are back at the ship now, right?
Well, I mean, it's supposed to be like a slaver drop, right? So he would be informing people, right?
Yeah.
Well, they could just announce that their slavers come for a drop. He doesn't have to warn them. They can just fly away, then come back saying they wanted to check out the town first, or something.
All right. So you don't tell Cal any of this, right? Because
Well, I guess it's up to the people who are in the ship, because we have our end. They are now kind of swaying in the wind.
I will say this: the prison does have anti-aircraft guns on it, just one or two. Just throwing it out there.
I say announce your presence as slavers for a drop. If they don't buy it, then fly off and be ready to come back to pick us up.
So you don't want us on the ground there?
Well, if you can, land in the tie hangar like the plan was.
Okay.
But, if they start shooting at you, Vulcan's not going to hold it against you if you, don't sit there and take it.
All right. So we got it all figured out then. Okay. So we'll say, the guys going into the prison are going first, right? Then the.
Yes.
Okay.
Sure.
I said, Cal actually takes you up into kind of like up to the gate, and then through it, and then through this little, kind of a weird side area along the wall. You guys are actually walking inside the prison's wall. And you go to the right, you take it out, and in front of you stands the prison, as you can see on a little Roll20 thing. It looks something like that. See, actually, if you can see that right there, if you zoom out, let's put a pulse. That's actually like where the it's the AA guns are stationed.
Oh, good. Something I can turn off.
That's the prison proper, and over here is kind of where the hangar is. I make it any clearer?
Yeah.
All right. So he takes you around the back area, and you see it's like a little overhanging freighter elevator. He goes up to it, pushes some buttons on the console next to it. It opens up, and he says, "Follow me." Just be quiet. Okay, and you all get on, right?
Vulcan
gonna make
mutters
a
under his breath.
check
I have a bad feeling
what
about
the
this,
code-
but yeah.
All right. By the way, as you step on, he says, well, I should probably step off. Don't need all of us down there, right?"
Okay,
Yeah,
no, you're coming with.
Okay, very well. He seems really fidgety. But I forgot to ask: is anyone force sensitive?
No.
Okay, good. Then never mind. That irrelevant. Ignore that.
You sense the ambush coming.
No, it was something cooler than that. It's not an ambush. Don't worry. Come on, just take a chance. Roll the dice. Take a chance.
I've already rolled the dice several times.
All right. So you have him with you, and you guys. He says, "Are you ready?" Kind of holds his finger over the button.
Fuck, it just seems like he's asking to blow us up or something. I feel like I'm obligated to check for that. Anyone else want to check for traps?
Yeah, what did I have?
That'll be a mechanics check. I'll say it's actually going to be, I'll say hard upgrade at once. Because, like I said, unless, would you say any of you have proficiency in messing around with Imperial elevators? If so,
No.
then it'll just be an average check. Upgrade at once.
Well, Balkan's a scientist who likes to know everything and anything.
Then you can make a mechanics check. Like I said, at an average difficulty, upgrade it once. In fact, we'll upgrade it twice for fun.
So
Well,
2
what's
red.
your ability in
Yeah, 2 red. Okay, say that again. You broke up on me, sir.
I was asking Balkan if he needed an assist here.
What's your mechanics?
I've got 2 skill in mechanics plus
Okay, then-
3 agility.
Yeah,
Or
Vulcan on the ship.
3 intellect.
it's we have the same skill, and Balkan has his massive intellect.
Right. I'll give an unskilled boost.
Okay.
Extra boost die.
Actually, I'm going to spend a destiny point to change mine to 3 yellow, 2 green.
Sounds good.
All right, let's see how this turns out. Ooh.
All right.
I see something with a lot of advantage.
That's
And a
fast.
despair. This should be fun. Okay. So you succeeded. So actually, there's no trap, but you realize. But you're looking over. You realize that the what he's about to hit isn't actually the elevator button. It's actually the alarm button. But you with your advantage, you managed to stop him from doing it. The despair, though, is he starts to run away. He kind of breaks off. He's booking for it. Except he dropped his comm link during this. So
Stun
what are we
him.
gonna do?
Stun him.
I'll say anyone
shoot him?
everyone gets about a free shot to either grab him, shoot him, or anything.
Oh, let me shoot him.
I'm gonna try and shoot him with stun.
Oh, no, I can. All right.
Okay.
Well,
And
do we?
he's
Is it only
adversary
one
one.
person, or do we all get a shot?
I'd say you all get one shot, except for you, Balkan, because you're the one who tried to stop him at first. That was your thing.
Okay, fair enough.
Because you all get a quick reaction. I'll say. That's probably real vigilance, but we'll just say without much advantage. You gave him just enough of warning.
So, Jokin, Jim, stop him.
Jokin will aim and take a stun shot. It's at short range still?
Yeah, close or short. Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, Chim, yes, I'm going to say Balkan was standing close enough to him to see what he pumped in. He put into the system to open the door to begin with. Open up the freighter door.
Cool.
Wow.
Damn. Bandages are just flowing today.
Yeah,
Okay.
so obviously Jokin misses, but it's a close shot, and he kind of stumbles, with the stun beam going just like right past him. Really loud.
It distracts him enough, so the next guy will get a boost die. Andrew get another shot. He'll take it because he said it. He's starting to panic, and he's not making smart decisions. So he's actually slowed down a little bit. Okay, so you have one more guy who can make a shot, right?
Yeah. So it's just 1 red for the difficulty.
Yeah, it's short, and he's adversary 1.
All right. And I get a boost. Okay, so I do not have a stun setting on my heavy blaster rifle, and I'm going to attempt auto fire, and I will aim. So I
All right.
increase the difficulty by 1, and I am aiming.
All right, sounds good.
So here we go. Oh, I quick draw it as well. I have quick draw.
I remember that from last time.
Damn!
Oh, God.
Despair.
Why did you have to frickin' auto fire?
All right. Let's see.
Well, it wasn't.
here.
It was the
Wait,
despair
so-
wasn't.
Chim Chim, it's a heavy bastard rifle, right?
All that advantage, though. Jeez.
Yes,
Does that have cumbersome 3 on it?
it does. But I have the what's it called attachment?
The
The
slug-
weapon
the
harness.
sling.
Which
weapon harness, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So you did miss.
So yeah, the rifle is as tall as I am.
By the way, as you try and shoot, you hear a really nice clunk. It's not out of ammo, but you're gonna have to make an easy mechanics check to fix it. Something has gone wrong. You're not sure what it is. Okay,
Aw,
let's
man.
see. 7 advantage though. You know what? With that many advantage, I'll say he's tripped and fallen.
And he can't get up?
No, he can get up.
So he has life alert.
In fact, we're going to say his turn now is he stands back up. That's his action, and he makes another move. So now he's at short range. Oh, sorry, not medium. So go ahead and make another shot. All three of you get another shot here.
All right. Joken will use one maneuver to move back into close range and aim again and take 2 strain. And then shoot again.
Actually, and also as an incidental, I'm going to call the team on the slave ship and tell them that the plan's gone a bit awry. We need them to try and move in as fast as they can, get the comm jam set up. But don't activate it yet.
Okay,
I'll tell
so
them when.
So I feel. Let me pull up my sheet. Remember something.
God damn, so many advantages.
So I hit him for 8 damage with 2 pierce, and I actually have the Bantha's Eye, so that's now 7 advantage.
Okay, so he's got
And so I'm going to.
minus 7. So you did a total of what, 7 wounds to him with the. Okay.
I did 8 wounds, yeah, and
And
with
pierce 2. Okay, so yes,
Yeah.
it's gonna be a 7. Okay.
sorry, and that was stun damage. I was still on stun.
Oh, all right. So okay.
Sorry about that.
I applied the wrong threshold then. Okay, yeah. So it's 12. Okay. All right.
And
And
then I guess I'll clear out. I'll use 2 of it to clear out the strain I took, and then.
Still have 4 advantage.
Quick crit might disable him.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I will. I didn't even think about critting him.
Go ahead and roll your D100. Let me pull out.
So my crit is 3. So I.
You spend 1 and still have an advantage left over, right?
No, I had 7 advantage. So I have a boost from one of my.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, the Bantha.
So I'll take.
So if you only hit 1 strain, you
I'll
can
heal
crit
1
twice.
in crit plus 10. Yeah.
All right. I have the table up and ready to go. Roll your percentage.
97.
87. Nice.
At
So that's
10.
97. Crippled. One of the target's limbs selected by the gem is crippled until healed or replaced. You shot him in the knee. He's fallen over. He's not getting back up. He's not running away anymore.
Badass.
Drag him back into the elevator.
He's screaming now by the way. Oh God, it hurts.
Okay, well, I guess now someone's just asking for another stun bolt up the butt.
All right. Except the combat's basically over at this point. If you guys want to just shoot him for the heck of it.
Yeah, I'm going to shoot him with stun until he, he's unconscious.
All right. Just one more shot. He's out. But I'm gonna.
And then I radio the team. It's like, okay, problem solved for now. You don't have to rush yourself now.
Your good old GM's gonna flip a destiny point here, and you hear footsteps heading towards you.
Of course we do. And this is on the floor we're on now.
Yeah, you guys are still actually like in the little elevator hut outside. Like I
Okay,
said,
well, let's grab him as fast as we can and get in this elevator.
Yeah.
all right,
And get the H to the L out of here.
all right. So you go down. All right, now for time stop for a second. Team in the ship. Are you guys gonna try and do your little flyby landing, or so you try and wait for that till later?
I guess we can go by and see if they'll let us land if we say we're slavers.
Okay. So you fly over, you start landing. He said, This is Imperial Prison 9864. How can I assist you, unidentified freighter? You are being targeted.
Yes. We have some business. We're here to make a pickup of some merchandise.
He says, who authorized this?
They can't call Cal if they try to, so they might just let us through if we say it's Cal, since he seems to be doing quite a bit.
Yes, this is from a Captain Cal.
You hear a small sigh. Very well. Let's see. Let me. Go ahead and roll either a charm or one of your social skills. Let me see which one you want to use here. Whichever one's your best, and I'll let you try and get through. It's going to be a difficulty of. It's actually going to be a hard. Upgrade it twice. No, a hard upgrade it once, and then I'm going to actually use another force pip. So still upgrade it twice, still, but.
Okay, I'll figure this is more or less a negotiation check. So.
Sounds good to me.
Here's nothing.
Yes.
Bam!
Alright, very well, Land. I'm just going to attempt to get Cal on the phone and on the common. Just double check. He's been known to let things slip on occasion. Alright, and he clicks off. He says you've been cleared for land in the little hangar. You actually see the little tie hangar open up, and there's a little spot cleared out. As you guys land in, you actually see the other side of the hangars is actually wide open as well. Like it's like an open hangar, so you can actually see the prison. He said, and to your right, you see 4 TIE fighters just kind of prepped and sitting there. They actually see two or three pilots just kind of hanging around as if they're waiting for something. But they're over off in the corner, joking and smoking off in the corner, basically. You see a couple mechanics. But no one's coming up to you yet. All right. Do you guys want to do anything else while you're there? You want to get out and talk to folks? Let me know.
Well, we
we'll
certainly
radio-
make sure that we have the device prepped, the jammer.
Yeah, we'll radio in to say that we got in.
Okay.
I'll try and distract the pilots.
Okay. You actually have Rio with you as well. My little character, he's a little Jawa mechanic. He mentions maybe we can hook it up to the ship power, maybe give it a little bit of boost. He says.
Just make
Just in
sure that
case.
doesn't compromise our escape route, my good friend.
Utini. Okay. All right.
Back, by
Okay.
the way.
So I guess you guys are prepped and ready. Nothing going on just over there. Okay, we'll go back to you guys. You guys are now at what? It's actually completely dark. You can't even see. Any of you have any racial abilities, species abilities that you see in the dark? You can hear the whirring of droids and machinery.
I've got scanner goggles.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, you see a bunch of various models of droids, mainly freight lifters. You do see one odd-looking one in the middle. It actually looks like have you ever seen an IG droid?
Oh, Pillarhead. Yeah.
Yeah. You see one of those sitting there. He's you see him holding a blaster, but he doesn't seem to be turned on. He's just kind of standing straight up.
Vulcan's just like, would it kill them to turn the lights on down here?
All right. As well, you actually see, like I said, you see piles of boxes everywhere. You actually see one door off on the right. It looks like they're all set up and locked. You exit in, and you can actually you can see the little lasers poking out of it. And then across the way down the other side of the warehouse, you see another elevator. This one looks like a personnel elevator.
Personnel or personal?
Personnel, yeah.
Hey guys, there's a personnel elevator over there.
Oh, good. We just have to get through the utter darkness or scanning lights.
He said,
You want me to sneak over there?
Would you like to try?
Yeah. Once I get there though, I don't have any mechanics. If I need to jerry rig or hack into the elevator, I can't do that. But I can get there. I could probably lead us there through the darkness and keep us from being noticed.
Well, speaking of hacking, the first thing I want to do is shut down all these droids.
All right. Does anyone want to do any checks for any like traps, lasers, anything like that?
Oh, but of
Just throw it out there.
course.
Just throw it out there.
Vulcan already suspects that the darkness is full of danger.
Jokin would like to do a perception check for any of those things.
All right, right
I
ahead.
would as well.
As a mod or an add-on that I get a boost for looking for movement, or I guess it says hidden enemies, but
Beat you to it, Rebecca.
Damn it.
I like it. All right. You know, we get it's going to be 3 setback for just the pitch darkness. Checking the little immediate area.
well, I have scanners that give me a boost for looking for hidden objects.
Okay, yeah, that'll actually, I'll say, hidden objects. We'll say that gives you 2 boost die, or does it take setback off? I think it takes setback. So it'll just be 1 setback die,
Okay.
and it's actually going to be, like I said, a hard check. Upgrade it once.
Do you want me to make it? Or can I make it as well?
You can help him with either and give him either a boost die or a, you know, if you have skilled help, you can.
Yeah. What's your cunning?
I have 3 cunning and 2 ranks in perception.
Oh well, then I'll assist you, I guess.
And I have the scanner goggles, so I remove setback die for darkness.
I will
believe.
give you unskilled assistance, so just take another boost.
All
Or
right,
I'll-
ready to roll?
Can I also give him
And it
unskilled
was-
assistance, or is that just one person?
I think it's 1, but let me double check. Make sure. Unskilled assistance. Assisted checks. Skilled assistance. Blah 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 blah. And unskilled assistance. If the assisting party does not have a higher characteristic or skill rating that the either rating provides blah blah blah, the GM may add boost die to the dice pool representing the act that additional assistance. The GM may stipulate certain conditions or requirements. Only one character can provide assistance at a time. However, the GM may decide that. Okay, you can either add. It's basically it's up to me if I want to add a skilled assistance or unskilled assistance. But now we'll just say just the 1 boost die for assistance.
Okay.
Vulcan's having a smoke break.
All right, so you said it's a hard check with 1 upgrade?
Yes, sir.
All right, here we go. I am looking.
All right. Actually, the first thing you notice is that just right in front of the elevator, before you step out, you actually notice there's some little like light-looking things installed in front of the elevator. And looking closely, you realize there are actually like basically trip lights. Like, you know, and if you walk through them, you would set off the alarm. And you actually, with the one advantage, you actually see a way to disable it. So you get a boost die on the mechanics / skullduggery check, whichever one you want to do. It'll be harder for mechanics, by the way.
Oh, but who's right behind you who can't see shit but is really good with machines?
Oh, actually, and you notice that the light switch basically is on the basically just inside and to the right. A little switch. Oh, we'll put that out there so you don't have to go through the dark anymore.
But can it be reached without setting off the trip lights?
It cannot.
Okay.
Well, I have no ranks in skullduggery, but a 3 cunning, and with the boost die, I could probably turn it off.
But, you know, Vulcan, mechanic. I mean, it's up to you, but if you let him know, we might have a bigger... I know it's harder, but... Because if it's skullduggery, then it's just going to be the 3 green die in your boost.
Yep.
But if it's
I'll give my scanner goggles over to Vulcan so he can see in the dark and see what's up.
Okay. You want to make the mechanics
And I let
check?
him know what.
All right, Vulcan. You actually see, since you're the skilled intelligent guy, you actually see like a little, looks like a little panel in the side of the wall where you can reach without setting off the trip lights. And to open it up and deactivate it, I'm gonna say it's gonna be a hard mechanics check, upgrade it twice, and then 1 setback die because of how you have to reach around.
Any boost? Out of...
someone can give you assistance for 1 boost die, so we'll give you that one. And if you want, you can always flip a destiny die. So you got plenty up there. Look.
Yeah, I'm gonna flip one. Okay, so it's 2 red, 1 purple, 1 black.
Yeah, that sounds about right. 1 red, 2 blue.